YourGlenroseTX.com recently sat down with Tiger football coach Tommy Dunn to take one last look at the 2012 season and look to the future.
You know, our wins over China Spring and Alvarado were significant because, first of all, China Spring, they've been a nemesis of ours. And, we really haven't played well against China Spring in the past, and they had a lot to do with that because they're always a very good team. And so to play them early and to be able to pull out a win against them, it did tremendous things for our confidence, and it allowed us to go out the rest of the non-district schedule and run the table. And then once we got into district, we played well all the way through. Alvarado was a game that we really executed flawlessly on offense, and it took that type of effort to win. Our defense played great also. Alvarado's a team that had been to the playoffs the last 2 years, deep in the playoffs, semifinals and finals. And so they had a lot of kids that knew how to win, and to be able to win against them, not only win, but win, in a pretty convincing fashion. I thought that was those were significant games for us. The community support was great to see this year, and it is every year. This community does a great job of supporting Glen Rose Tiger athletic teams. When you have a good team, then everybody gets that much more excited, and they come out more to the games, and you can see that building throughout the year. We had one of the biggest crowds that I've ever seen us have over at Stephenville for that game, and in our playoff games, we just had a tremendous following. They did a great job of getting behind our kids, and this is a great community to live in and to coach, and because they're really behind the kids, and that's what it's all about. I appreciate the efforts of my coaching staff. Not only this year but every year. They do a great job. It's a very time-demanding job. 7 days a week during the season, and with no breaks at all. They just work, and they don't complain, and they do a tremendous job of interacting with the kids, which is very important. But beyond that, they do a good job behind the scenes of just being good people, and I appreciate their families, and because it is a sacrifice for the families, the wife, and so you have to have a certain type of person to be able to deal with that. And our coaching family is strong, and it's good to have people that love what they do. I think this football senior class will be remembered for the great season that they provided and the great leadership that they provided. And it's a strong class. There's a lot of kids. There's 26 seniors that we started with, and they're good kids. Number one. And then they're academically very strong. What you always look for in kids as they get older is how they interact with the younger kids, and how they work together as a team. And so this class is second to none as far as mentoring younger students and then working together as a team that really cared about each other. One, it starts right now. You don't win games in the fall, you win games in the off season. We're in the off season right now. And we got a lot of kids pulled in a lot of different areas, but there's one thing that always draws them back together. It's just being, working hard to get stronger and to get faster, and just develop that winning attitude. And that's how you develop it every day, is by working and being your best every day. And so we're going to be we lost a lot of experience, but it's always good to start out young and gain experience. We've got some guys that'll be seniors that were very strong contributors in 2012, and we'll look to them for our leadership, and we'll look for some young guys to really step up and make moves, and not next fall, but right now in the off season, and it'll pay off for them.
Reporting for YourGlenroseTX.com and the Glen Rose Reporter, this is Ty Chandler.